Good evening, and welcome to the Heikadelic Show. We would like to take this moment to let you know that viewer and listener discretion is strongly advised. So sit back, have yourself a nice cool drink or hot drink, and enjoy the show. And welcome once again to the Heikadelic Show.
Hey there. I saw the most disgusting thing on the internet the other day. It was one of those reels, and they were taking wieners and looking at them under the microscope, raw wieners. Oh my goodness. I didn't know there were that many creepy crawlies on a raw wiener. So make sure your wiener's cooked really well or boiled. Don't eat it raw. This is sort of a Heikadelic announcement to keep you safe. Anyway, enjoy the show.
Oh,
Hey,
everybody's there. Nice.
where did you come from?
Over here.
Over there.
Hey, nice to meet you guys again, and nice to have all our fans again for another episode of the Heikadelic Show.
Oh, Mel's there.
Woohoo!
First one again. Hey?
Wow. Mel's so good at this.
Speaking
Sandra.
of Mel being the first one,
Uh-huh.
this weekend would be the Bannock Shack Bash.
Yes.
So
Yes.
head
This
out
long
to,
weekend coming up.
it is, yeah. And,
Is that this
yeah,
weekend? Oh, wow. I thought it was next
it
week.
is.
Are you allowed to say where that is, Derek?
Yes, it's in Napanee or out by Napanee, Roblin, Ontario, I believe it's called.
Yeah.
And we could probably post it on our page here if anybody wanted to go.
Yeah, because they have a website too as well, don't they?
Yeah, they have a Facebook
Or
thing
Facebook or whatever. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Sounds pretty interesting. What'd she say? There's 21 bands in 3 days?
Something like
I
that.
think,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty good deal.
It is. It's like Friday night. After work, you go up.
Yeah.
You park your ass in your tent or your trailer or whatever you have.
Yep.
And you catch the first 4 acts, right? Whatever it is, or it might be 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then people just chill out around the campfire, and it's a fucking great big barrel, right? Not a barrel, but it's a big steel ring, right? Yeah,
okay.
It's not. It's some kind of steel ring. And anyways, so they have a huge fire there, and then you play acoustic hours until the wee mornings of your trip. I mean, until the wee morning.
We mornings of the trip. Somebody's high already.
That sounds like a really good time.
Yeah, I know it is. It is. It's very friendly, very 420 friendly.
What's it called again, so people can look it up if they're interested?
The Bannock Shack Field Bash.
There you go. Bannock Shack Field Bash.
Yeah.
Look it up, folks, if you got nothing planned for the long weekend and you want to listen to some bands.
Sunday. They got bands, they got food, they got camping. Camping is free with admission. Yeah. Stay if you like. Go if you need to.
And what a deal. I think she said for the whole weekend it's $100. So
$100,
you got 20-something bands plus camping included for $100. Like, holy crap. That's really good.
A bull there you can ride too. Like one of those mechanical bulls.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be great for my back. Boom.
Well, no, it's fun to watch people. Like, I wouldn't do something like that because I'm the guy who would just fall the wrong way and I'd break something, right? Oops, by accident. And it would be like getting off of it. Like, oh yeah, I made it 8 seconds, woohoo, and then fall.
Yeah. Me, I'm just getting better. I don't want to take a chance. Joe sends a big hello. Hello, Joe. Woohoo!
Hey, Joe.
JJ says hi as well.
So, George, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm drinking spiked coffee here just to get me into the groove. But I think we need you to play something for us.
That's what you're going to do. You get it out of the rut and into that groove, Heiko. Let's go.
You got it. Yeah, see, I'm learning. I'm learning from the best.
Oh yeah, cheers.
Oh, what are you drinking there, Ringo?
Well, I'm using orange juice as a mix, but
Okay.
What are you using as a fuel?
Actually, I've got a double amaretto.
Double amaretto. Okay.
Oh, wow.
I thought you were going to say Metamucil.
No, I've been having it for breakfast. I get up in the morning and I put amaretto in my orange juice.
Yeah.
It tastes great. And a little bit in the coffee sometimes.
Yeah.
Nice.
And you can tolerate people a lot better?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, for sure.
That's like my coffee has got ouzo and chocolate liqueur in it. Nice.
Uh-huh.
My water has H2 and O in it.
Both at the same time?
Yeah.
Oh, you're daring, man.
Mixed together very well.
Ooh.
So, Derek, wasn't that event posted for the
Bannock Shack?
Yeah.
I'm looking for it because then I can throw it up on the screen, right?
Yeah, okay.
Is there a Facebook page?
There is. Yeah. Just type it in your search in Facebook there. Just type the Bannock Shack Field Bash. BANN. Knock. Here, would you want me to just to send it to you?
BN Canuck.
So Bannock Festival 22? 2022?
Sure, maybe. No. It's Bannock Shack Field Bash.
Okay, hang on. Bannock Shack, all one word? No?
Yes.
Oh, really? Okay.
Dun, dun,
oh, sorry. No,
dun.
Bannock and then Shack. Bannock.
Yeah.
You guys make up your mind.
Jeez.
You got everyone's out there typing. Dun, dun, dun. Oh shit! River.
Hey,
delete, delete.
I just sent it to you in Facebook there, Ringo.
Yeah, the Bannock Shack is not okay. You sent it on Facebook?
Yeah,
like
Messenger.
In Messenger thing?
Yeah.
There you go.
I literally just sent it now.
So while we're figuring that out, what's new with everybody?
Oh well, let's see here, Mike.
You went on a little road trip, didn't you, there, pal?
Yeah. So I tried to, where I was, it was actually in the middle of a storm. I was trying to talk to you under an awning.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Great reception. Yeah.
It was great reception. Yeah. So I went and finished my joint.
I'm curious now. I just read the message that Melanie put up. She said, find the lobster. What the hell is find the lobster?
Maybe there's going to be a prize when you find a lobster, right?
Hey, Danny, how are you, pal?
Oh, good evening.
Good evening, Danny.
You know what? It's both Wednesday and Thursday. Alana and I were just craving Danny's food, and we wanted to go there, but with the funeral it just didn't work out. The one day we're like, what time's Danny close? And it was like 10 after 8, and we looked it up at 8 o'clock. Like, damn, because we're going up the 404, right?
Let's have a look at this event here.
Yeah, look at it.
Foosball badminton.
There it is.
Fuck.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you're bouncing around on pictures, you'll end up seeing a picture of me up there somewhere.
You think so?
Oh yeah, I pretty much guarantee it.
So do you go to this every year, Dan or Derek?
Well, I have since 19.
Yeah.
So I've been to 3 of them.
Nice. And you go in this coming weekend too?
Yes.
Nice.
We usually play Saturday night.
Okay. So I guess you won't be going to the open mic thing on Friday, so you'll be heading right up there.
No. So I'll probably stay around here. Actually, what do I have? No, it's not this one. I'll probably stay around here Friday night. Take it easy. Head up there Saturday during the day.
Yep.
Get up there, find my spot, get everything ready, have a nap, and then get up and go play.
Right on,
Cool.
buddy. It sounds great.
It's $40 a day.
Yeah.
Or 100 for the weekend. Some bands on Friday night.
So 5 bands Friday night. Chris Carnage, Emily Kelly, Mississippi Grover, and Hip Wins.
And then Saturday night, Fang by Night. We know
Fang by Night. Okay, so this is the House of Hot night. Yep. It's doing Fang by Night, and then Warsaw is Wet, Shaved, and Ready. That is Skull's band.
That's how I like my men.
Is it? Wet,
I meant
Shaved,
my
and Ready?
women.
Oh. Now,
Yeah.
Screaming Sins. Okay, that I've played with them before. I wear their shirt on the show. The girl, you know that that high pitched it's a screech. It's so high pitched. It's like it's beyond. You know what I mean?
It breaks glass.
Pretty much, yeah. But it's a shriek. You know what I mean? It's like, wow, it's so high.
Yeah.
This girl does it, and apparently, after talking to him, she's like, "Yeah, I don't practice or anything. It's natural.
Just happens."
Wow.
Holy crap! Yeah, It's crazy. And Filthy Kitty on there. I know him too. He's a cat. So this guy, his motto is FPGD, fucking party, goddammit.
So is he
He's a filthy cat. Yeah. Well, no, he's a cat head in a human body.
Yeah.
But honestly, man, this guy stays in character, right? I know him, and is he fucking hilarious?
Really?
He plays to tracks, right? So he's playing awesome stuff and singing, but all of a sudden he'll be like, scratch my ass and eat some kid glitter, right? He is hilarious as hell. He's just, and he's a good guy. He's a good guy too.
Sounds like a guy we got to get on the show one day.
So Strange Happenings.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not sure
Red.
about Strange Happenings. Daddy Red
on the show. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the House of Haunt.
Yeah.
So what's this T-Rex marathon?
Yeah, I don't know, but we will have to find out.
So on the other side on Sunday, there's a bunch of bands.
Sunset. Okay, the bottom one there, second from the bottom, Sunset Drip. I played with those guys last year. Those guys are freaking. You're gonna hear from them, right?
Yeah.
Those guys are. Those guys are really good. They have their own little thing happening.
Yeah. So
Nice.
Revmatic is they're from Kingston.
Are they?
Yeah, they're all right for an original band.
I gotta check some of these bands out. Looks like a nice lineup.
We did a show with Revmatic in Kingston. And so there's a guy I think is still in Revmatic that joined way after we played. His name is Doug, and he has an awesome band, Rise of Dissension, and it's and he's in some other kind of metal band, but he's very much got that sort of Pantera vibe going on, and great songwriter and everything else. But I think he's playing guitar in Revmatic. So yeah.
Ooh.
Cool.
But yeah, they're not they're okay. I'm not doing cartwheels over them. So I've been told if you don't have anything nice to say, Ringo, then don't say it at all.
Well,
it looks like this is a really big lineup for a weekend. So if you guys want to have a good time, There's lots of bands playing all weekend. There's food. There's entertainment.
Cool, yeah.
That looks like a great hangout for the weekend. Holy shit.
Yep.
So is the T-Rex thing actually T-Rex, or is it a marathon? Or sorry, production company?
They're from Ottawa, so it's T-Rex. It's obviously maybe I'm guessing a T-Rex cover band.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I like to boogie and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. I'm not sure.
Anyway, you know what? It looks like an awesome weekend, right?
Yeah.
And for $100.
You can't beat that.
Yeah,
Not
you
at
got
all.
your food on site.
Holy shit.
You know.
That's really good.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll be back.
And if you guys are hungry at all before the weekend, go check out our pal at Country Stop Burger in Ballandry. Walk up to the counter and say, "Hi, Danny," and tell him you found out where he is from the Heikadelic show. And
original songs from T-Rex Marathon.
Oh, wow.
Right, okay.
Nice.
Diamond Star Hill, she got silk jeans and all that. I'm trying to remember some of those lyrics. They were just brilliant.
Yeah, they were really popular back
early
then,
70s,
right?
Yeah.
T-Rex.
The words were incredible, some of the stuff.
Well, I'm going to look up T-Rex Marathon right now.
Oh,
okay.
Mark Bolan. I like to boogie on a Saturday night.
George is all about it.
Yeah, there you go. You got the two in there, George.
George, how come you're not DJing something like this? You could be DJing for 3 days.
No one's asked me. Actually, I was out Saturday night. I was at the Grand Lux in Toronto. We were playing a Toronto party.
Was that a singles dance or what was it?
Yeah, singles dance. Yeah, with my new gear, I was nerves were racked. Everything's different.
So how did it work out though? The new gear work well or what?
Yeah, but I'm not happy with it. Yeah, I need a road. I got a road case for it, and it was like
you need a road crew.
Yeah, I did. and I got a road case for it, and it weighed an absolute ton. I was like sliding up the stairs out of here.
Well, I hope it's got freaking wheels on it.
It did have wheels on it, but still, so I got like a zip case, but I'm not happy with that at the moment. Trying to find, because the road case I got, you can put your laptop. It's got a built-in shelf that slides.
Okay.
Like my old one, but my new mixer is like bigger. It's a bigger mixer, so everything's bigger. So I thought, well, I'll try and find a case. Look into a case for it without the shelf because I've got the stand and trying to figure it all out. So
you know what?
New and odd,
Bring it over here. I'll get the saw and tools out and some 2x4s, and we'll make it work. We'll make it fit. We'll make it bigger.
No, I took it back and got a zip case, padded case for it. But if anyone's in Bowmanville tomorrow evening, I'll see you between 5 and 9 at King and Temperance, playing on the corner for Twilight Tuesday. I'll be out there live again. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, that's great, buddy. So do you hook up that gig every Tuesday?
No, this is just a one-off. All there's about 30 odd businesses are staying open late, and it's called Twilight Tuesday. I've done things in the street there before, like for Summerfest. I've done like 3 days on the spin. I'll just be outside the Bank of Montreal on the main street, King Street, through Bowmanville. Yeah.
In Bowmanville. All right. Well, nice. So tomorrow night, folks, in Bowmanville.
Come and watch me have a nervous breakdown with my new equipment.
George will be out there with his new equipment, just flinging spaghetti everywhere.
That's right. Yeah. So we'll get there.
Of course you will, man.
But the thing was, on Saturday, the last gig was like 2 months ago, I think.
Really?
The equipment went down, right? So
yeah.
And then one of my lights wasn't working. I couldn't get that to work, and then the subwoofer was like playing up. And Jesus! So anyway, I got things sorted out, and then I was going to write a couple of things down because people, I'd made a few requests, and even my pen wouldn't work. I thought tonight is just one of those nights.
Here, Bradley just sent you a message there, George. Go back one.
Well, Brad, I don't know if that's what you use, but my question would be, Brad, is the things plugging at the back, like your power. I don't like pulling the power out all the time because with the case, it was in there and underneath. Whereas with the zipper, there's not really, there's no wiggle room to like close it, because if you put a speaker in an XLR, a couple of XLRs, it won't work. You can't zip it.
Just
so I don't know, Brad, if you got any tips.
You got to put like a power bar or something in there, so everything's plugged in, and you just have
it literally
one plug.
Yeah, that's what I used to do with the old one, and that's what I could have done with the thing that the big coffin. But like it zips around the thing. It's padded.
Oh,
it zips.
It's a fabric thingy or whatever.
Yeah. So that, but I've left the power in there,
George.
Yeah, I did that, but it was. No, I usually road cases, but like I was saying, it weighed an absolute ton with because it has a shell for the laptop as well, right? But it just it weighed like 56 pounds or something.
Yeah, you got to watch that too, though. Like you said, unplugging power cords and shit all the time, every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not good for them.
No, it's not. So
well, even you might be able to rig something up outside the case.
Yeah.
Right?
Like external. Actually, you can go buy, like I've got a rack mount with an arc. I think it's arc or something. I don't know. It's like a power regulated. It's like a power bar, but it's sensitive to dips and spikes, so it keeps even power for it.
Yep. No, that's good.
But that's a rack mount.
Yeah.
And it's in a road case, but so what you've got, what I saw in your picture for the event on the weekend was the little like with the spinny things.
Yeah.
And then if it's in a case like that.
So what do you call that?
Scratch it.
Yeah.
So if you can get something mounted on it.
I'm sure there's a case out there. I mean, I'll do without the shelf, like I was saying.
Not.
I'm going to check out the case.
Powered
case. Yeah, there's a bit of room.
No, I don't think you'll find a powered case out there easily. You'd have to get a custom one.
Yeah.
Speaking about mounting something, though, I was just wondering if maybe we should see George's backside.
Yeah, well, Brad, can you send me that?
Well, hang on. Yeah, mounting and backside should not be in the same sentence.
Why not?
Come on, Derek. What are you thinking here?
What, you never watched TV and had sex before?
No.
Here we go.
Oh, what are you, fucking starfish?
Yeah.
Turn the lights off,
folks,
honey.
It's time for George's backside, my favorite part of the show. So sit back and have a look at his backside. And you can catch George out in the clubs, DJing, that's right, flipping those discs, and whatever else he does. But hey, right now, I just want you to focus on his backside and come up with some answers.
All right, George, stand up and show us your backside.
It's an easy one this week. I think it's dead easy.
Oh, that's pretty easy. That's Billy Joel all day long.
I was actually going to let people kind of guess that one.
I know, but anyway, cut it's you, Ringo.
Sorry, buddy. Get another one. You got another one. You can whip
I can go find one. Yeah.
I ruined all of the excitement and anticipation.
I know, like
scrambling.
I didn't finish looking at the picture. Holy crap, buddy!
You should have. I was going to say you should have probably thrown us the front. Probably would have taken them longer to get it.
Oh, cheers, Brad. Okay. All right. I'm having gremlins. Where's it gone? I've got to give Ringo the full.
Oh yeah, got to give him the drum roll.
All right, I'm going to nip round the side here. I'm going to try and find another backside.
All right.
So,
find us a good one.
All right. Let's see.
So recently I've been I was talking about while you're doing that, George.
But it's nice to give you a chance, Ringo. You didn't have to guess blood rock sausage this week.
Yeah.
Wow.
It screamed Billy Joel the minute I saw that tie and
we'll give you that one.
Geeky look to him. So I always thought Billy Joel was a geek.
Yeah, a little bit.
One. But you know what?
Uptown girl, she's been living in uptown.
Holy shit!
World.
Why am I on the big screen?
What did George do? Click on the wrong
What
thing?
happened? I don't know. I think you should put Derek on the big screen so I can ask him a question and he can answer it on the big screen. Whoa, there he is. Derek, I heard through the grapevine from a little bird that banged himself on a window that you were going to be a cop in a movie.
No, I'm a security guard.
A security guard?
Yeah.
Okay, well, some security guards think they're cops.
Yeah.
It's for a porno. It's low.
So what is this? Like, tell us about it. Or can you?
I can't really tell you too much about it because I don't know too much about it.
Oh, wow.
It's a XXX movie.
Yeah,
I'm just playing a security guard.
Cool.
Is it a porn? Really?
I just have to swing out.
Are they looking for any fluffers in the?
So are you just like a background action dude, or like are you getting into the action?
No, I'm just background.
You know what?
It's not a porn. No.
But you could be a gaffer in a movie set, right? So you could be a gaffer for years and years. So those are guys that put out, or gals or whatever, duct tape, right?
Yep.
So you could be a gaffer for years and years, but you can only be a fluffer once.
That's right.
Okay, so the only thing I know about a gaff is the thing you hook a fish with. So what's a gaffer?
It's gaff tape. So gaff tape is basically duct tape.
Basically.
Okay. And
gaffers will go down and they'll tape all the cords to the floor so you don't trip on them. And
gotcha.
And any of the nervous actors will get gaff tape to their chairs so they don't.
So Derek, do you get a billy club or a taser or pepper
I don't
spray?
know yet. So the funny thing is, I booked this, and a friend of mine says, "Hey, where did you book that?" Right. So I sent her a link. And it was somebody I knew through the band, right? So I sent her a link to the place, like that the talent agency, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "Hey, I just booked you. That's me. That's my talent agency."
Wow.
Cool.
Small world.
Yeah.
Wow.
And she goes, "By the way, you're not going to be a cop anymore." Like, okay.
What are you going to be?
Security guard. Yeah.
Well, that's a step sideways.
Well, yeah. Yeah. I can pretend. I'm going to call the cops on you.
Wow, man, that's pretty cool.
So what's is this a bucket list thing, or do you do?
Yeah, I've kind of always wanted to just, be in some random movie. I've got a couple of songs in movies and stuff, so I've kind of always wanted to.
No, that's cool. Just even if it's the just walk across the screen thing, you know what I mean, or stand there like this.
Yep, exactly.
That's awesome, man. Just to be there.
Yeah.
Georgie is back.
Right on, buddy.
All right.
What happened, Muffin?
So, anyways, it's really quick too. It's this weekend.
Oh wow, really?
So I'm doing that.
A lot going on. So
I'm doing that Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday. I'm doing Friday.
That's right. Okay, so you're busy Friday.
Yeah. So Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday is Bannock Shack, and then I'm going up to the cottage to spend the rest of the long weekend with some friends.
Nice. So all you fans out there that thought Derek was really sexy, there you go. He's in a XXX movie.
Yeah.
How do you like that? Woo!
Yeah,
XXX
security guy with they're not called billy clubs anymore. They're called asps.
They're called what?
It's an asp.
An asp? What? Asp?
A retractable asp.
Asp?
It's a retractable asp.
Why? Does Billy Club offend somebody? So they change the name?
It might offend Billy.
Yeah,
but it's called an asp.
A real Billy Club is like floppy, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna beat you.
I have one.
Yeah.
You're allowed to have them, but it's a lead.
Way.
It's a lead weight, probably the size of an egg.
Yeah.
And it's on a really stiff spring and a handle, and all of that is encased in leather. So it's like you go like this and it whips, right?
Yep.
No.
But holy shit, you get in a fight with that? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why.
Yeah, I remember back in the days after they had that movie out, The Warriors.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Well, it became like a bit of a cult film in a very short time, and then there were gangs all over the place, right?
Yep. And
so we had the town I grew up in. There were some gangs, and they started getting into weapons. So nunchucks and ball and chain. And
so in Sudbury, what kind of gangs did you have? Like, hey, North Street, we're gonna fight you because we're South Street.
You know what? No, they had almost like little township gangs.
Yeah. Okay. So, they would, so it was the same as like down here.
It was a challenge because a lot of these people were like, 16 to 19 or whatever.
My hockey team's better than your hockey team.
So it's kind of like Leonard Kenny, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely a lot of the Leonard Kenny stuff is rooted from a lot of that stuff that happened back then. But the gangs were actually, if you spin it way back, we used to have we were kind of a hot spot for a lot of biker rallies, right? MC bikers. So we had a group up in Sudbury. I think they were called the Coffin Wheelers. They were long gone, but and then you had the other bigger clubs that got absorbed. But they used to have this just down the road, walking distance from my house. There was a beach down there, Centennial Park, and they would come out and spend about a week to sometimes 2 weeks down at that park, partying all the time. I mean, so it was like, did you ever see that movie where all the vampires went to Alaska for a vacation?
No.
No.
Yeah, because it's it's 40 days a night, I think it was called.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that.
They just slaughter the community because it's them all the time. Well, these guys would, it wasn't fun. I mean, you didn't want to be out on the street while they were out with their, doing their shenanigans and stuff.
Right.
They actually burnt down my friend's family farm because they could. So, a bit of a history of that. And then, anyway, over to this warrior thing. Yeah, just kids. And some of the fights got really bad and injuries. Obviously, when they started using weapons, people wound up in the hospitals, and and it was a bit of a rage for a while. I was with some friends coming back from a cadet function, and I think it was in Air Cadets or something. But we were walking back on a Sunday through city of Sudbury on the north end, and we were attacked by a gang.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. I managed to make quick work of about 3 of the guys. And,
I was going to say, did you guys kick their ass?
Well, you know what? There were 3 of us, and there was something like, I think 12 or something of them.
Oh, and, a bunch of pussies if they got to have that kind of numbers.
Yeah, but ultimately, like, we were, a little out. Like, these guys had knives and everything too, right? So they weren't messing around. Obviously psycho. I mean, you ought to kick their parents in the ass because they're really poorly raised. But so there was a gas station. One of those ones that it's got just a gas pumper and a booth. There weren't these big convenience stores. So they let us in there, and I remember my buddy Ivan having like 2 of these guys on his back, and he's walking over and he's got them both by the ears. One on each shoulder, and he's kind of carrying them along. But I guess we did okay. But that should have never happened. And I think there was a lot of times where these guys would just, it's all about egos. And to me, gangs are a sign of weakness. I mean, I've been part of a lot of clubs, and I've even been, in a motorcycle club and stuff like that. But you know what? I mean, there's stupidity, and then there's ego gets in the way, and all kinds of stuff. And you want to prove that you're, tougher than somebody else. And that's
but how do you prove that you're tougher when you got 7 guys beating up on one guy. It means you're a bunch of pussies.
Oh yeah, totally.
It doesn't show that you're tough at all. You're a bunch of whips. And one-on-one, you all of them would lose.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And I mean, you know what? We've talked about this before where, like, say in high school where kids get harassed and bullied and stuff like that. I remember, like, I have really fond memories of high school where a lot of people don't. And we had a gang in our high school, and just a bunch of guys, and you know, knuckleheads, really, almost Neanderthal in the way they operated. But I wasn't a loner, but I managed to be able to hang out because, you know, I played in a band and stuff like that. Be able to hang out with the you know, the, let's say the cooler, whatever, we called them heads, where I think they're called skids now. On
as of Letterkenny,
So they'd accept me, and then I was also I had a pretty good marks and a good average in high school, so the smart kids would hang out, and then me and a buddy.
Derek, your head's really big.
Thanks.
Go ahead, Rigo.
Yeah, so a buddy and I went. There, your head's smaller now.
That's all I wanted, right there.
Yeah, I just got Beetlejuice.
Yeah. So a buddy of mine and I, we didn't have organized football at our school, but the Sudbury Spartans had a junior team called Paris Street Blues or something, and anyway, we played for that team for 3 years. So, and it was the city champion team every year. So we were lucky enough to be, you know, in the sports thing as well. So it covered all the bases. But these guys would walk around, these bullies, and they would just randomly pick somebody and just harass the heck out of them.
Yep.
And then if there was any pushback at all, you know, they'd threaten, you know, hey, see you outside after school, whatever. Right. But no, I didn't really tolerate that really well, and would come to the aid of people getting bullied, not thinking that, oh, you know what, they could just sort of gang up on me, which I think they tried it once, and I just went to the leader and popped him, and that was it. So but you're right, gangs are generally a sign of weakness. There can be groups, and gangs are two different things, right? So
that's right, absolutely. My cousin did the same thing when he was younger. There was a little group or gang, whatever we want to call it, 5 guys. For some stupid reason, they decided to beat the shit out of him, right? So he realized, he goes, I can't take 5 guys on. But he hunted down each individual guy and kicked the living snot out of them. And then after that, nobody ever touched them.
So it's passive aggressive ones you got to worry about, right? They're the ones that'll hunt you down, and you know, it might not be today, tomorrow, or next year, but they'll get you.
They'll wait.
I stopped a buddy of mine,
like
once.
George could be one of those guys, right? I can see.
You cut my hair, I will slash your throat. Colombian necktie for you.
Well, we had back in the late 60s, there was skinheads. I don't know if you know what skinheads were.
Oh yeah,
and they like reggae music, and they wore like Doc Martens, and they were called bother boys, and they wore bother boots and all that, right? And they hated anyone with long hair, right? So we used to run this youth club. I was like DJing at this youth club, and a bunch of them would come and like just totally threaten everybody, right? Because
hey, you mod.
Pick out, and you know, it was like pretty intimidating. So one night we decided that we knew where they were from as well, and we thought, you know, okay, there's about, I'd say, we weren't a gang, we were just pals, right? But I'd say about 10 of us, and we thought, all right, we're going to stop these. But you know what I mean. And but guess it was. But I mean, you know, we were just hung out together. And I remember we were going to go around because we knew this other youth club these guys were from. I thought, right, okay. So we got armed up with all kinds of like bats, cricket bats, and
oh, nice.
And I had, because I used to work in a delicatessen then, because I was still at school, and a thing that you should churn butter with, these big wooden things. It was big flat. It was short though. You could put it up your sleeve, and I had it on a string so I could like slip it down, right? So we all got weaponed up, and we went round to this place and asked for them, right? And they go, "Well, they're not here." Right? I go, "Well, where are they tonight then?" No, they're all like, "Well, you know." And said, "Well, tell them we look forward to him coming round tomorrow night or whatever. All right, tell them we're waiting." Never heard from them again. Never heard from them again. It was like crazy.
See, that's all it takes, right? Like, oh shit!
Nasty. It could have been nasty though. I mean, we weren't like ready to go at it. I mean, we were like, how old were we at the time? About 17, right? You're just at that age, right?
Yeah.
So,
I'm
but that's
a man, but I ain't got a brain yet.
I gotta kick some ass.
Yeah.
So do you guys agree about 25, 26 is when you actually started going, fuck, I'm pretty stupid?
I don't know. Might have been earlier than that.
Yeah. It took me well until after I had my daughter, and then I was 25, right? And then I was like, maybe I should have listened to some people here and there.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because when I was 23, I looked around and said, "Oh, my friends are really stupid." The shit they used to do is like, oh my god. Come here, and you got to look after them, right? Because they're like way out there.
Yeah. I used to work at this one club. It was pretty rough. I mean, I've worked two or three really rough places down the years, but this one was pretty rough. It was in a rough area. But once you got to know the people, I just cut long story short. I ended up being there for 4 years. Like, in fact, that's where I left from when I came to Canada. And I remember this one. I mean, it's pretty rough. And there was this bouncer, and anyone, because people would come and talk to you, especially at the end of the night, right? You're packing up,
right?
Guys would talk to you, and this one bouncer, Matthew, he used to always come up. He'd go, "Is he bothering you, George? Do you want me to throw him out? Do you want to get, like, no, Matt, no, we're just talking about music." Right.
Nice.
I thought it was hassling you. No, it's okay. So, there was some big fights in there, I can tell you. Wow. The mob came in tried to get in once.
Wow.
Because one of the bouncers had like kicked somebody out and give him what for. And he went home and told his brother, and then like a gang came round and were like trying to storm into the place.
Yeah,
it's crazy. But
it was a different scene, right? Because back in my 20s, I was a bouncer in a bar too, and it was different. You don't see that shit anymore, right?
No. They shoot each other now, don't they?
No, stabs.
Yeah, there's stabbing and shooting. There's no more of this, right? And that's what it used to be, just to show how tough you were. You get some lumps and bumps and bruises, but you never killed anybody.
No, I know.
But now, I didn't want to say it.
Yeah, but as a DJ, because you're usually like a bit higher, and you can see around the clock, and you can see trouble. You can actually see,
the pushing and the shoving.
You can see it, and the first it's the mouthing off to each other, and you go, uh-oh. And you use body language, and go, next thing it's like, someone goes over, and then someone else jumps in, and you're trying to get the security to come over. It's like, and he's talking to a couple of girls or something, you know what I mean? But,
right.
So, hey, George, while we have you on the big panel, just want to pull your notebook out about our August 14th.
19 sleeps.
19 sleeps. However, there's a couple of things that are interesting.
Okay.
I've got shows on the 19th and 20th, so.
Yeah, so on August 11th,
might not have to do them.
August 11th is supposed to be a meteor shower on August 11th.
Oh, really? So 3 days before.
Predicted by the same group.
Ah, that's interesting. Interesting.
Oh, that's my birthday. That's nice.
Okay.
On August 11th?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And then, of course, August 14th is when there's some kind of uprising from under the earth.
Terra firma. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Either
Atlantis, the rising of Atlantis.
Aliens. new alien race is being discovered. And what is it? I think I'm not sure about the date. I think it's the 3rd of August is when we may start to get introduced to this alien race. April 9th. Okay, so March.
That's the Wednesday. That's next week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize August was like next week. I'm thinking it's like
it's like the long weekend is coming up.
Yeah.
September 17th. September 17th, they're going to discover a creature in the ocean that's 4 times the size of a blue whale.
They already did that. They found a squid that's tentacles are like 70 stories long.
Oh, really?
Come on. Yeah, 4 times the size blue.
Okay,
you know what that's called? It's called a U-boat.
So this is probably one of those funny news RS feeds that just pull from anywhere. But anyway, those dates are the 3 dates. So we're looking for March 11th, a meteor shower.
Yeah.
Right. Interesting. August 11th.
Or sorry, August the 11th. Yeah, geez, where am I?
March. You lost a couple months.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Too much weed, right? But
I've had that kind of day.
And then the 14th being the big one. But early August, we're supposed to discover some kind of alien race. So I guess the other thing.
This is going to be after Bannock Shack too, right? So I got to watch where I get my sources.
Right. And the other things that are running in parallel is we were also told that the devil was supposed to occupy the earth in human form in May. Right. He will be here until September. So that almost sounds to me like a summer vacation.
Yeah, pretty much.
And bringing his demonic buddies with him. But
maybe that's why we're having heat waves everywhere.
Yeah, because he's down in Cuba right now.
Do you know what? Like, that's interesting, isn't it? Like, but that's supposed to be a different set of events, right? So
I guess everybody's been going around. Europe here is hot as hell. Maybe that's why.
Yep.
Well, and I found out about a new, not a new organization. They're a very old organization, and I need to get the proper name. It's like a some kind of a like almost like not a coalition, but like it's a group that's almost like a neo-Nazi rebirth, and it's been trying to get in front of a lot of political agendas and influence, and that was kind of very interesting as well, right? Because this group is already embedded in political organizations. So, but nonetheless, there's a lot of conspiracies out there, and we're kind of fixated on the 12th as something unusual happened.
Really?
I was told about the that what was it, the neutrino, what did we call it now? We talked about it a few weeks ago. But then shortly after, like 2 days later, we had that big outage, right? That big
the Rogers.
The Rogers outage.
Yes.
Yeah. Telus was fine, but anybody who's on the internet.
Okay, so what happens if we have a solar flare and everything goes out?
Yeah,
that would be awesome.
You would have thought we would alert back there. What was that?
Like an EMP, right?
I had my Mustang, so it would have been early 2000s when the power went out for like 10 days or whatever.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
We didn't learn from that.
No.
Right? We didn't get generators for the gas stations. Every gas station doesn't have a generator right now.
That wasn't 10 days, was it? Oh, well, not here.
Depending on where you were.
You're right, Derek. I think
actually, do you know the date that went out?
No.
August the 14th. August the 14th.
Was it?
Ooh,
yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Because it's my mum's birthday. That's how I remember.
Holy shit! There you go.
Yeah.
That
was
so George
2003 or something like that, wasn't it?
On your mom's birthday, tell her not to blow the candles out on the cake.
Oh, she's not blowing any candles out. She's blowing in the wind as you roll.
All we are is dust.
Because that's the problem right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, because it was out till well, gigs got cancelled because people couldn't get gas or anything for. I think it was about a day and a half here.
Yeah. No,
well, we lived in Ajax then. And I remember we were like boiling water on the barbecue and things.
Yeah, I did. I made coffee on the barbecue, and all the neighbors went nuts because they could smell coffee.
Yeah, we had big. I was on the farm at the time, so our neighbors and stuff. A lot of them had generators, big diesel generators, but anybody who didn't, we just cooked up the food.
Yeah,
had a party, right?
Just put. I gotta let the dog out. I'll be right back.
I've actually still got the front of the Toronto Sun from that. Yeah. And where you've got the CN Tower, the Toronto skyline, and it's all dark, black. It's all in blackness. Yeah, crazy.
Huh. Yeah, no, it was amazing. Because I remember, I think I was in Claremont where you could see the CN Tower.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So we went up there just to check it out because it was just weird having no lights, right?
Yeah, it was.
I don't know if it was a full moon, but I know it was bright out.
Yeah, August the 14th. Yeah, luckily I had an old boombox then, so with batteries, so we could listen to stuff, right? So it's and I remember I think it was a Thursday. I'm pretty sure it was a Thursday, and because I was heading down to one of the boats, Clancy 2 at the time, and when it all went, and we actually got down there, but we were actually on the boat, and there's Toronto, and no lights are on, but the cruise could still go on, right? They've got. It's a generator, so it didn't really affect them. But I remember I couldn't get gas, and so I couldn't go over to Etobicoke the next day. And they didn't have power anyway, so it didn't matter. But whatever time it came on, I remember like suddenly a light came on or something came on. I remember jumping in the van, heading down Westney Road to the Esso station, right? Yeah. And there's about 2 cars ahead of me, just like lining up. And like by the time I'd gassed up, the line of cars and vehicles was like all the length of it, like going down. Yeah, everyone was like waiting. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Scary actually. But August the 14th is coming around again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, if you check out like September 11th, look how many bad things have happened on September 11th.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So August 14th is on a Sunday, right?
Yeah. So we may not.
On the 15th, we'll talk about it.
We'll see if we're still around.
Maybe we could. We definitely could, or we could. I was going to suggest having something on the 14th, but yeah, that would be kind of silly if we're. I guess if we're in the heat of it and it's kind of the end of days, then Monday won't matter, right?
Yeah, we might. That might be it.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be on the show. I'll be in my bug out property.
So, okay,
with my
Ringo. So, in our quest for they. Okay, so the big investment firms that own everything is who they are, right?
Okay.
Because they are the ones who actually control the government. They actually control everything. It's big corporation.
Well, yeah. No, they finance them, don't they?
Right? They finance everyone. So the biggest one is called BlackRock. And they make 10 how do you say that? 10 billion? Well, it's 10,000 but billions. 10,000 billion.
Wow. Yeah.
Annually.
Okay. So like 10 trillion probably, yeah.
Well, it says
whatever.
10,100 billion.
Okay.
So yes.
Yep.
Well, a billion is a million millions, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is and that's a fucking lot of money. But they make that annually. That's fucking crazy. Not like, hey, this company is worth that. They make that annually. How much is that company worth?
What did they, what are they? BlackRock, what do they do?
They own everything.
Like
they own Coca-Cola, they own, like, you name it. There's 4 companies that own the world.
Okay.
Literally, and it's like they own Pepsi and they own Coke, right? They own Hostess and they own Lay or whatever, Humpty Dumpty. They own everything. So it doesn't matter who you buy it from. You're still buying it from them.
Really? That's kind of strange.
So is this BlackRock Inc.?
Well, this is BlackRock Investment Group, Charles Schwab, Vanguard, and UBS. Right?
Yeah.
So the top 3 are 81,000 billion. $81,000 billion annually for the top 2 and 3. Right? And then you get 10,000 billion, 10,100 billion annually for the next guy up.
Well, let's see what are you looking at their market cap, or like what are you looking
I'm looking at their I'm looking at their annual Earth.
Yeah.
Here,
BlackRock spelled with one word, BlackRock Inc. or BlackRock?
BlackRock, B&R Capital. One word.
So how does that work? If you own both Humpty Dumpty and Hostess or whatever,
and
you're the same company, what's the point in having two? Why wouldn't it just be a monopoly? Why would you?
It is a monopoly. It is.
But you've got 2 companies.
The whole world is monopolized by 4 companies.
Well, okay.
Is basically how it works. When you break this all down, Nestle, like all the different chocolate bars, they're all owned by the same parent company. They're all owned by, BlackRock.
So what? Like, say Nestle took over. I don't know. Say they took over. I don't know, Cadbury's or something like that.
Yeah.
So what's the point of that then?
Because now they own them.
But they owned them anyway. So if they already own them, what's the point of taking them over?
Well, if they already own it, they're not going to take it over because they own it.
No, but you do get takeovers where like companies.
All right, so I don't know. To me, their stock doesn't seem very impressive. $636. That's nothing.
Yeah, but look what they own.
Look at what Bitcoin is. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I mean, they're
Cat. Okay, come on, Cat, get out of here. She's sitting there playing with the cords for the camera.
I guess this is based on whatever shares they want to put out to here too. Oh my gosh, that was a yawn.
Oh wow! I tell you what, I've still got my backside here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, you never did it?
Well, because I was, I had hey. Actually, Heiko just reminded me of something. I learned a great trick. Hang on, while you're getting your backside ready. Here's a great trick. Okay. So here's my hand. All right.
Yep.
Okay. Ready?
Okay.
Just gonna make a little fist. Right.
Yep.
I got this tissue. Everybody see? There's tissue. Nothing going on here.
Yep.
Right? Let's get that. Oops. Let's get that stuffed in the hand. Right. Okay. She's in there.
Ringo, don't even try it. Don't even try it.
Okay. Got it? Wait, hang on a second. I'm gonna use my other hand because this one here is kind of got an issue, right?
Yep.
Okay. Ready? You ready for this?
Yeah. Nice. That's really good, buddy.
So you know what? I saw him. I saw the little TikTok meme with this little Asian kid. It was so hilarious because he goes, "I'm going to show you this little trick," and then the kid had to be like maybe 4 years old, and he's like,
"Wow!"
I couldn't stop laughing. I kept watching it over and over. Anyway. Back to George's backside here.
Well done, buddy. Well done.
That was good. That was good. I like it. You see, the Heikadelic show, making talk entertainment.
There you go.
I'm making entertainment talk. One of the two.
We're trying to do something here anyway.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? George from the Atomic Ballroom and Heikadelic show told me that if I wore headphones and a microphone, he'd teach me how to be a DJ in space. Well, I'm already up here. So where are you, George?
I'm right here in the Atomic Ballroom.
Right here.
And I've got a backside.
Oh. That's Bruce Springsteen.
Rick Springfield.
Rick Springfield. All right. Who said Rick Springfield?
Derek.
I did.
All right, Derek. Sorry about this, mate. Oh, hang on. Oh, I don't know. Nothing's working here. I don't know what it is. Hang on, Derek.
Hang on.
Right,
I got one.
Who said Bruce Springsteen?
I did. There we go.
Oh, too easy. Too easy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a difficult one out next week.
I know we're just on the ball, George.
I don't know what it is. You're on fire tonight, guys.
I think we put all the ladies to sleep. None of them chimed in on that.
I haven't heard
didn't
from
get
our
a chance.
fans in a while. What's going on out there?
Yeah, you just heard from Brad.
What did
Bradley
Brad say?
McErlane.
And that's it? No one since Brad?
Yeah, he's.
Kathy was the last one.
Oh,
And she commented after the last backside that I got.
yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And that's it. Been quiet ever since. So we probably need to build a format.
People want to see my backside. That's it.
So Bradley says
Tune out.
reduce overhead by eliminating excess employees and generating more dollars in income are coming in. Sure. That's one way to do it. Yeah. Well, George.
Oh my God. Okay. You guys want to hear a stupid law in Canada?
Oh, hang on. Yeah. there
Oh
you
my
go.
God. Really?
Yeah. Okay. This is number 6. It's illegal. It's illegal to accidentally scare a child to death. Although it is obvious that murder is a crime, there is one very specific law in Canada that sounds somewhat strange. According to the Canadian government, it is illegal to scare a sick person or child to death. However, it actually seems incredible to scare anyone so badly that he or she dies.
Oh, I thought
Wow.
it said scare somebody to death. I thought that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, no, scare.
Scare.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I have another one. It's an actual law in Ontario. Do you know it's illegal to run out of gas on the 401?
Yeah. I
Oh,
think
yeah?
I have.
Well,
I've
yeah.
heard
Yes.
that. Yeah.
It's an actual law.
You can actually get a ticket for going too slow, right? On the 401.
I hope so. There's a lot
Yeah,
of
you can.
idiots out there going way too
Yeah.
slow.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
But it's
So-
also illegal to run out of gas.
Yeah.
So back to Derek, your point about scaring somebody to death. In 1938, Orson Welles, through his performance Mercury Theater performance of War of the Worlds, right?
Mhm.
We're talking aliens and stuff.
Yeah.
May have actually scared someone to death.
Wow.
It might have. Wouldn't have been the 10 packs of cigarettes and
No, but
fucking
I mean
Rescue.
that was a radio
Yeah.
show. But back
Orson
then-
Welles. That's Orson Welles.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Mhm.
Well,
George is on the ball.
Hang on, kids.
George is on the ball. Thank you, George.
Okay, welcome. I have my uses.
See, when it comes to drinking, sign language does work.
It does.
Yeah.
It does.
I'm right.
That's so awesome.
So Derek, no Dawson tonight. Will he be back on next week?
Maybe he's a little under the weather tonight.
Okay,
so.
all right. But he would like to come on next week. It's not. He doesn't not like us or something, does he?
No.
Okay, that's all right then. That's okay.
Hey, look, you can see my cabbage patch in the cave in the background. See the cabbage patch still in the box?
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
No, so he's not disassociated himself from us yet.
Yeah. Ringo, where'd you go?
Disappeared.
Yeah. So, what did you guys get up to last week or this week during the last week?
Yeah, I can't really talk about last week because it was just totally shitty.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, let's just talk about something here. Let's see something else stupid. Did you know it is illegal to remove a bandage in public?
What?
I do know.
Although many of us have publicly removed old bandages from wounds, this could not be done under Canadian law. If you remove a bandage somewhere in public, including parks or sidewalks, you can consider yourself a criminal.
Wow. See, I would say if you removed the bandage and stuck it on somebody else in public, I could consider that being a problem. But just taking one off.
Well, how about it's illegal to drag a dead horse along the street?
Oh,
I know that one. I know that one. It's an old law from way back, but it has not been deleted or removed, and it's still active today.
You may think that this law is completely made up, but regional police in York have confirmed that it is illegal to drag a dead horse along a young street in Toronto. However, what makes this law even stranger is that it is illegal to do this only on Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
So this means that if you want to drag a dead horse on Monday, feel free to do it.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you what, I've never been accused of dragging a dead horse, but I have been accused of flogging a dead horse.
Wow.
Sounds like a personal problem there, George. You got a blue pill for that now.
Oh, this is years ago, not now.
Okay, number 8 here. Here's another one. It's illegal to bring llamas to national parks.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, because they spit on everybody.
Maybe. Okay, according to Canadian National Park Guide, it is illegal to bring llamas to a national park, but that's not all. Canadians can also be fined if they bring sheep, goats, pigs, or live birds to any national park. Therefore, the next time you go on a family trip, do not put your llama in the car. You simply will not be let in.
Didn't Michael Jackson have llamas on his Never Never? He had llamas.
Probably.
Yeah,
Llamas, children.
Never Neverland was it called?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Wow.
It is illegal to own a domestic rat. If you live in Alberta, you cannot keep a rat. You cannot keep a rat since 1950. Several laws have been passed in Alberta prohibiting the keeping of rodents. I can understand that, especially with being a small communities, right?
Yeah.
If you have a rat and it gets away, and
I thought people had rats as pets, like domesticated rats, like white rats and things like that. Aren't they?
Well, that's the bred into albino, but
yeah, I didn't know they were. I thought they were actually you could have them as pets.
A rat's a rat. It's a rodent.
Oh, again, that's your
Alberta,
connection. Michael Jackson wrote Ben, which is about a rat. So he's got his llamas and he's got his rat. So he'd be in a lot of trouble here.
Well, you know what I think of Michael Jackson?
Oh, not much.
Oh shit!
Yeah. It's funny because when he died, there's a point where as a DJ you would not play his songs, right?
Yeah, for being a pedophile.
Yeah, and then when he died, people started asking for his. It's weird. I found that really strange. And he played them, and I remember playing them at different venues at the time. Like, what was that? 2009, he died, I think. And people were like cheering and loving the tunes. And I thought, wow, this just went the complete different way I expected it to.
Yeah.
Funny, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But rats.
True.
Rats and llamas. I mean, every home should have them. What's wrong?
Yeah. Rats, Michael Jackson's.
Yeah.
Hey, did you guys see that video online? I don't know if we're in trouble right now, but an asteroid hit the moon. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah.
Today?
You saw it?
No. Was it today? When did it happen?
No, it's today.
Oh, really?
It looked pretty cool, but I don't know. I think if an asteroid that size hit the moon, the way it exploded, it was like, that's not going to be good.
Send everything. Yeah.
There's no atmosphere on the moon, so I guess it just doesn't do anything.
Yeah, but it's all the gravity to our planet, right?
Yeah. It shouldn't affect it, I don't think.
The moon's just the base anyways, right?
Yeah, it's just as well.
Hollow.
The build up to the 14th.
Oh, you saw that movie too, did you?
I've seen a bunch of different things about the Earth being hollow or the moon being hollow.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of movies. There's a new one out too about that, and even what are they called there? The robots.
Hey Ringo, go into our chat and grab the link that's there for the asteroid hitting the moon. George hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Oh, it's supposed to fly between. How big is the asteroid? Oh.
Woo. Wow, she was good looking.
Well, do you know who that was?
No.
She sang a little song called Rehab.
I was going to say, was that Amy Winehouse?
Amy Winehouse, yeah. Try to make me go to rehab. I said no.
Yeah, there was actually video footage. The guy captured the asteroid hitting the moon on his cell phone.
Oh.
And he's videoing it, and he goes, well, I don't know. Should I contact the authorities? Yeah.
What's the point? It happened on the moon.
I know,
Hey, can I have the moon, please?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. But it didn't. That doesn't show it actually hitting the moon. It said it went past between the Earth and the moon.
That's the video right there. Look at this. You see them there. Look at this.
Well, I don't know about that.
Huh?
I'm not convinced with that. Sorry,
It's too bad there's no audio because you hear the guy talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's obviously somebody made that up. It's really well done.
Very
and
well.
If you have it bigger on your screen, you can see the impact and you can see the explosion. And it's like if anything that size ever hit the moon, it would be a catastrophe.
We'd be affected.
Oh yeah, big time.
Oh,
but it's pretty cool. Yeah.
You wouldn't see that anyway, would you? You wouldn't see that instantly.
You might.
If something that big, like they show, hits the moon, yeah, you would see it.
No, because it hits, and then I think light travels at 186,000 miles per second, right? So even I don't think it would be that instantaneous.
Yeah, but you can actually see the asteroid, so that means it's huge, right? If you physically see it from Earth, it's big.
Yeah, but why is it like the moon? Why is it reflecting? Why is the sun reflecting the asteroid? It'd be reflecting lots of other things around it. So why is it just that one particular asteroid that's getting reflecting from? Because that's what the moon is, right? So if it's something big,
well, that's what they say.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not convinced.
No. It's a hoax, but it's really well done.
Well,
okay,
yeah.
but you see
cool.
something like that, and then you see an airplane go into the side of a building, and people don't think it's fake.
Yeah, it's an asteroid. That's a big asteroid, that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that could do some damage.
Absolutely.
And the asteroid as well. Yeah.
I think that looks pretty fake, actually.
Yeah.
It does. It looks really fake.
It's neat, but yeah.
We're all right, kids. We're all right for another couple of weeks till the 14th.
So, what do you guys think? We should try and get in touch with Adrienne and see if she wants to come on the Monday before the 14th. What do you think?
Maybe we'll try and hook that up. That's next week.
And then bring her on the following week,
the week
as well
after.
and see who got it right and who got it wrong.
Well, it's funny because I'm curious to what some people are saying is going to happen. We can always follow up after when we find out nothing happened or blah, 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 whatever.
Yeah.
But I think it'd be fun to talk to somebody beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, either her or the flat earth guy or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Well, you can't just get those guys like that quick. Yeah. Those guys usually take a couple months to book.
Yeah, David Weiss. Yeah.
Okay. Adrian, it is.
Yeah. I think if Adrian was watching right now, we could probably get her on. But yeah, it would be good to get a few people on.
Because she's very well, how do you say
She
it?
articulates.
Yes, very well articulated, lots of knowledge. She's deep into the research of what's going on, so it'd be really cool to hear what someone like herself has to say. What's going to happen on the 14th?
Yeah.
Well,
Because if you're online, it's becoming more and more active. More and more people are talking about it because the date's coming closer.
Yep.
So, you know,
I did have a guy reach out to me who wants to run for mayor and he wants to come on to the show.
Oh,
I'm like, you want to come
mayor,
on to the
mayor
show?
of where? Mayor of where? Mayor of Wonderland?
Sunderland.
Sunderland.
Okay.
Sunderland.
Yeah.
there's only 2 people in Sunderland.
I say Sunderland and you're like, what? And then I say Sunderland and then you correct me.
Yes. I know, eh?
Yeah. Sunderland. That's what I
Sunderland.
said.
Oh,
There's a Sunderland in the UK, you know, it's in the northeast.
Every
You know
place that's here is in the UK. Every place.
Yeah, yeah,
Newmarket, Uxbridge, Ajax, everything.
Whitby.
Yep.
I don't think there's an Ajax in England.
I'm pretty sure there is.
I don't think so.
Yes, there is actually the port of Ajax in England. Yes.
Is it?
Yep.
wow.
I don't remember that.
And we were a port here in Ajax years ago as well, right? A
Right.
shipping
Yep.
In fact,
Absolutely.
if you go down to the beach area in Ajax, you can see some of where I guess they had the like really old docks, like over 100 years ago.
Yeah.
So,
There was a lot of history there when I was
Ajax
a kid.
Bay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Ajax
you can
Bay.
go.
Like Whitby,
in England.
Yeah. Well, yeah, of course, George. Ajax here was taken from England, and so was Whitby, right?
Mhm.
Oh, Whitby for sure. I've been to Whitby in England.
Yeah, and
as well,
Ajax.
I've
Whitby,
never been to
Ajax.
But
I don't know about
Ajax
Starbucks.
here, we had our own battleship, the HMS Ajax.
That's what it's named
And-
after, Ajax.
Yeah, and if
And
you
the
go
street
back in
names-
history,
The street names are named after people on that battleship.
Yeah.
Here we go.
you go back in history, you look at Ajax, and it was a munitions factory. That's what Ajax first
armored
became
vehicles and
established.
defense. Yeah.
Yeah, they had big factories and they made munitions for the war.
Yep.
And along the lakeshore, it's very cool. They used to have these giant berms set up with the big cannons in them, and used to shoot at the ships out of Lake Ontario. It was quite the place. Ajax was very cool way back in the day.
Right.
Yeah. Well, they had Camp X there, right? Well,
Yeah.
I guess that was closer to Whitby, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Or it would have been through that whole area, anyways, because all underground and
yeah.
it's not just one spot like they show us
No.
now.
But when I was a kid, we used to ride our bikes and we used to play down in these giant areas where they had the guns.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Very, very cool.
Right on.
Well, then out here we have what Camp X, right? Which
Yep.
is actually like there's a kind of a secondary sort of Campex, but which is
The one
a
up
little
by
more
Bowmanville?
Yeah, the Bowmanville
Yeah.
thing. But
Yeah.
Where they used to
the real
keep,
Campex was down by just kind of like just off the GM property down by the water. I
All
think
the way
it's
to
Ice
Ajax.
Sports Arena down there, and there's this field. And apparently, if you dive and you go into the water nearby, you can find some remnants of the original Campex. But there's a monument there, Campex. So.
Well, every year they do a tour of it.
Yeah.
They take you into some of the underground bunkers that are still there and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's I've driven by it. I've got some friends who have kind of toured it. But, so August 2nd will be first contact with an underground civilization.
Species. Okay.
It just
that's next Tuesday. That's a week tomorrow.
Yeah.
So will that be the reptilians?
So
that's what something along the line.
I would say don't pay your rent or any bills.
Run up your visa.
Yeah. Borrow as much as you can.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
Whoever dies with the most wins.
Convert it all to gold and silver.
Yep.
Yep. So August 2nd, August 11th, and August 14th. Those are 3 dates that we need to keep on the radar. August 11th will be the meteor shower. August 2nd will be the underground race.
Okay.
Which could be aliens, right? Because we're being told that we would make contact with aliens on the 2nd. So
that's next week.
And then the 14th, of course.
Yeah.
Maybe the groundhog's going to come back out of the ground on the 2nd. What do you think of that?
Oh, what's his name? It was Willie, wasn't
it? Willie? Was it Willie?
No.
Yeah.
Was it Willie the groundhog?
No. I think of the
I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's Willie. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to come back up to sunbathe, and everyone's going to go, "Oh my god!" And that's going to be the big reveal.
Do you know what's interesting?
The groundhog's name?
The groundhog, also known as a woodchuck, is a rodent of the family Siridae.
Woodchuck.
Large grounds.
Hey Siri, what is the name? Oh wait, yeah, it is. It's Wyerton Willie.
Wyerton Willie, that's it.
There you go.
Willie. Yeah,
that's the one.
Don't worry about it, Siri. I beat you.
So do you guys? So there's another claim that NASA, the space agency, has hired priests to be prepared for contact with aliens.
Oh, what are they going to do?
Ask for a collection?
Hand out popsicles. There we go. We're good.
It's not a popsicle, Father.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. Emotional damage.
Yeah, I guess it would. I mean, if that would change everything for priests, wouldn't it? If religion in general.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have a lot of explaining to do, wouldn't they?
See, and that's been the big battle through all these years. You have religion, you have science, you have your aliens, and if anything was ever proven, which would be either Christ or aliens or whatever, that would screw up everything else, right?
Yeah, because
that's why we've never had any proof. Everything's just out there.
Hey,
but that
ice melting, if there's one thing under the ice, our history books have to be rewritten. Right?
Yep.
Because they find one building there.
I mean, like, I don't know who I was talking about this a couple of weeks ago. Someone mentioned the fact the Bible was the Bible as the Bible. I don't know because I'm not particularly religious, to say the least. The Bible was actually written 400 years after, like Christ.
Yeah, the story.
Yeah.
It's 400 years after. So how?
So that was over
could possibly be?
3,000 years ago.
Yeah. So how accurate could that be?
Well, and there's
Well-
evidence that and there's a bit of
Well, how many books have been lost out of it? The book of Anunnaki. And
no,
stuff,
but
you know?
like, okay, fair enough. But there's also Shakespeare, and there's a code that if you follow, you'll find, Shakes and Spear somewhere in the Bible. So they're saying he had a hand in writing the Bible. Who knows?
Right.
Right.
Whoever won the war had a hand in writing the Bible.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Guess what? We just conquered you guys, so you don't have a history anymore. We
That's
just
right.
took it.
That's right. That's what happens. Yeah.
So now we're going to put in the Bible whatever we want. Take out of the Bible whatever we want to control you.
Yeah.
But
So
that's just my conspiracy mind.
China in June made a claim that they may have made contact with aliens.
That's right. Yeah.
They have a Sky Eye telescope, a 1,640-foot diameter telescope based in Guizhou province in China.
Yeah.
And it was made for that listening purpose. And they claim to have picked up strange electromagnetic signals that their scientists believe could be have been sent by extraterrestrial.
Yeah.
So,
that right there, folks, is how sushi was invented.
What?
That was the Japanese, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
It wasn't. It was, yeah, that's right. It's Japanese, first of all.
I don't know.
Facts, you can, let's see. You can say
if you're going to be racist, at least be racist correctly. Like,
no, there is no correct. It's all just mumbo jumbo.
Yeah. Well, you can't. Can you say mumbo jumbo anymore?
No, can't you?
No, you
I
can't.
don't know. I'm just asking. It just seems a bit.
You can't say Billy Club. It's an asp.
Oh, so mumbo jumbo might offend somebody.
It might do, yeah. It might.
yeah,
It
but
has
those
connotations.
asps are pretty cool. And then when the cops hit you with them and they bend,
Yeah.
and they can't retract them and they get angry. 'cause
Well,
they have to
you
go
know,
get it.
Cliff from Canada or whatever, Cliffy, whatever, pops on here once in a while. Yeah, he used to get like what did they call it in school? Corporal punishment, where he'd get smacked with a yardstick. So he can
Oh, I used to get that.
bent a few yardsticks.
I've had
Hell
that.
yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Hopton, the headmaster, he got sent up for 6 of the best.
You either got the 12-inch wooden ruler across the back of the hands,
Right.
or got the yardstick across the ass.
Yeah, this was like a bamboo cane.
Oh,
And it had like,
yeah.
there's like a band-aid like on either end, and it's like 6 of the best.
Yeah.
Bend
There
over.
you go.
You got sent to the headmaster's office. I can't remember what I got sent for, but I remember.
But you know what? Like, I mean, in
Jeez.
ancient times, I mean that's like caning, right? Like it's
caning.
not-
That's it. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a cane.
yeah.
Yeah,
that's
Pretty
not
much.
cool.
yeah.
That's not
6
cool.
of the best. Yeah.
So I guess the question
But
is,
you know
if I
what?
got caned in VR, could I? charge them for-
don't even go there. Don't even go there.
Oh shit! Really? It's 11 o'clock.
But
yeah.
we gotta
but
go.
if
11 o'clock,
if you got caned for any reason, it would smarten the hell up, wouldn't you?
Oh god, it hit. Bloody
Oh, the
hell.
only
I
cane
remember
I
it
got
came
in high
down.
school was cocaine.
And that's it right there.
I prefer.
If you
flying.
got a good beating or a smack or a caning or the strap or whatever,
Yeah.
you know what? You woke up here and you didn't do it again because you didn't want to get another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called a
I'm
beauty.
gonna go get some flogging in VR.
Now what they do is
We
they
gotta wrap up.
reason with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm done. I'm done with that conversation.
Let's go get your
Well,
passport.
it's funny because the grammar school I used to go to, I think it happened once a week. You know, like there was like when the headmaster caned you. So all the different age groups, all from the different levels, would be lined up waiting to go into his office.
Yep.
Everybody coming out like, you know what I mean?
Remember outside his office there was that long wooden bench.
Yeah,
and everybody sat there.
Yeah,
and
to
you just
wait to
shuffled
get
your
called
way
in.
down until you get to go in and get your beating.
Anyway, yeah, I probably still got those marks on my backside now.
Oh yeah. Show us your backside next
That's right.
week.
That's right. I probably got
Yeah.
scars on there.
Well,
and you look at me. You wouldn't tell your mum and dad when you got home that you'd had that, right? You won't, because they would just
No,
do
God
it again.
no,
Like, jeez.
because they beat you again.
But at home we used to have a woven leather strap, which was for the dog, the boxer dog,
Yep.
Wolf,
Yep.
Bruno, and
Yep.
and that's what they used to use on the back of your legs, to
Yep.
like discipline me. And I thought that I'd get 6 of them.
Yep.
If they found out I'd got 6 at school, I'd get another 6 on the back of the legs.
Or you got the switch,
Yeah,
which was the twig off the willow tree.
yeah.
Oh,
You didn't tell
God.
them. You didn't tell them.
Yeah.
And he sat like that at the table at the dinner, and he like on one side, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I go, "What's wrong with it? Nothing. I'm fine."
Yeah.
Can't tell him. Can't tell him. I don't want that. No, I don't want one of them. So,
all right, gentlemen.
Yeah.
look at the fine specimen I got brought up as.
Yeah.
So it didn't do me any harm in the long run.
No,
Or did
I
it?
learned a lot from all that, and I think I'm a better person.
Yeah.
I see some of the upbringing that happens today, and I go, you know what? I really think they need that.
It works.
Yeah.
I'm living proof, I think.
Well, I've seen 6-year-old kids look their parents in the eye and tell them to fuck off.
No.
And I'm like,
Oh God, no. Not in our house at 6.
what? What?
You kidding?
Yeah.
It's like my mum
So-
if I did it to my mum to go and wait till your father gets home as well.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
it's like a double
Yep.
dose. Yeah. Oof,
Yep.
No.
Oof.
Okay.
That's
These
why
kids
we're
today
good.
don't know the born. I'm telling you.
Oh, shit. Do you guys have any last words to say before we sign off? Got anything to plug? Anything to talk about?
Well,
anything
tomorrow
like?
night in Bowmanville, I'm playing at Twilight Tuesday. They're doing some late night shopping on all the independent businesses, and I'll spin a tune or two. You'll find me at King and Temperance, just in front of the Bank of Montreal,
Okay, so that
Nice.
is in
between 5 and
Bowmanville.
9. 5 to 9.
Bowmanville when? Sorry? When is it
Tomorrow
again?
evening. Tomorrow evening.
Tomorrow night, between 5 and
And
9.
you'll see a stressed out old has-been disc jockey trying to grapple with his new equipment. So that alone,
Just
that alone is worth coming to see. Never mind the fabulous shops and businesses we have in Bowmanville.
Yes.
Well, so that's tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not far for you to
time
go,
should
Ringo.
Just grab your mic and
Well,
What's that?
maybe,
no, he went to
Maybe we'll
block
show
it.
up.
He blocked it into the mic.
there you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Next
I
time
got
I'll just grab this and just belch right into it.
I got nothing. Stay safe out there. That's it.
Yeah, go to the Bannock Shack, Napanee, Roblin, Ontario.
That's right.
Now you're talking.
Yeah, that's right.
That-
That's a
That
good
feels
one,
like a lot of fun. And I can't believe it's a long weekend. Or it's like, to me, that's
Yeah.
like the end of summer.
It's
That's like the beginning of the slow
No,
decline.
no. It's,
No, totally is. Totally.
That's the way I
July's
feel.
gone.
To what's gone?
It sounds like a great place to go. So,
July.
guys, if you have nothing
Yeah,
to do
after
this
July,
coming
yeah, I
long
mean-
weekend,
Yeah. But
Bannock
that's-
Shack.
After next weekend, it's kind of the nights start getting dark before 9 o'clock.
Yep.
And it's just like, oh, here we go
Yep.
again.
Yeah, the days are shortening as we speak,
Yeah.
and that will make the aliens look that much brighter in the sky when they show up on the 14th.
14. Yeah.
And on the second, when the reptilians come out of the ground with their torches.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, one way. or
God,
another,
it's going to be fun. It's going to be so much fun.
I look forward to the meteor shower because, oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
On the 11th.
I tell you, when they start coming out of the ground, Derek, the guns are coming out. That's all there is to it.
Right,
Well, what if they're friendly?
All right, I got to go let my dog out because he's here like barking.
Same.
Wow, is that a dog? I thought you just stepped on something.
No, I have little dog.
Anyways, all right, let's sign off.
Okay.
Thank you guys again for being on the show. You guys are crazy, wicked, funny. I want to thank the guests that were part of our show tonight. Melanie, number one again. Sandra, Kathy, Danny, Bradley, you guys rock. We're going to be here next Monday night at 9:30, so please tune in because we're going to get down and dirty on the Heikadelic Show. See you next week, guys. Have fun. Have a great long weekend.
Well, that's another wrap for the Heikadelic Show, folks, so time to get dirty. And don't forget, listen in next week on Monday night and every Monday after that for the Heikadelic Show at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. If you'd like more information on the Heikadelic Show, please find us at www.theheikedelicshow.com or .ca. We'll see you all next week on the Heikadelic Show. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor for the Heikadelic Show, it's easy. Just send us an email at info@theheikedelicshow.com. Meanwhile, you can browse our website at www.theheikedelicshow.com or .ca. Click on our sponsor tab and find out more information on sponsorships. Thanks for joining the Heikadelic Show, fans.